Could the Dollar Tree be your prepping salvation? Could it be a gold mine of items for your family that won't break the bank? The answer is yes. In this video, we're going to reveal to you these top 25 items that will not break the bank and will get you set up for that survival situation. But also, you're going to want to stay tuned because we're going to also talk about the items you should avoid, because not everything is prepping gold at the Dollar Tree. Some items you're going to want to avoid. You're going to avoid these pitfalls. So we're going to talk about both in this video. All of that is coming up. So when it comes to being prepared, you've got to have all the items in place, and that can be hard for a family on a budget, especially in this age when things are getting inflated and the price keeps going up. And Dollar Tree, could Dollar Tree be an option for you? The answer is yes. Dollar Tree could be a great option for you, but we've got to talk about in this video, what is that prepping haul? What should you be focusing on for those budget-friendly items, and then what should you be avoiding? Later in this video, I'm going to share with you those top items that you should avoid getting from the Dollar Tree after we look at these top 25 must-haves. Now, in the Reddit threads, as we look into the Reddit threads, what we do on this channel, we always check out what is the prepping wisdom we can glean from others who've gone before us. There's a lot of ideas about what you can get from Dollar Tree, and so there's some top items that you should be focusing on. We're going to look at these items, especially food and snacks, cleaning supplies, and a few other items, but there's also some warnings that people get into from quality concerns, short expiration dates, and making sure that you do some price comparisons along the way. So we'll look at those items especially that you should avoid later on, but we're going to first look at what are those top 25 items that you should be getting. So number 25 on the list, this is first aid supplies. So as you begin to look on the shelves, you're going to find items that are equivalent in quality and packaging to something you might find in another store, from inexpensive bandages, splints, wrappings, or ice packs. These items you can find there, and they are good quality. So why not pick up first aid supplies? That's number 25. All right, so number 24, home organization containers. These storage bins, they're going to be helpful for organizing different things and keeping track, so that you want to make sure that you're organized and on top of the things that you have. It's a cheap way to do that. Number 24. 23, paper products. So everything from toilet paper to paper towels. This is going to be really helpful in power outages or natural disasters, and Dollar Tree has these items. It's an easy win to go and get those at Dollar Tree. That's number 23. All right, reading glasses. You can probably find just many different types of reading glasses with different strengths there at Dollar Tree. This is a budget-friendly way to be prepared in a different types of emergency situations where you may not be able to get your eyes checked. You may not even have a reading problem now, but make sure that you have these in place as a backup plan. All right, number 21, shower curtains. Shower curtains can easily be used for multiple different purposes, from table covers to makeshift shelters. But the thing that you should remember as you're looking at these different options is just to make sure that they're not too flimsy. But it is a great backup item that is pretty compact and fairly inexpensive that you could use for different circumstances. Why not have one on hand? That's number 21. Okay, the next one is glow sticks, and so this can be helpful for family entertainment, even for power outages and camping. So make sure to avoid the thinner ones. There's different ones that they'll have on the shelf at Dollar Tree. You're going to opt for the larger sticks. That's going to be the most ideal bang for your buck. But glow sticks can be really helpful both practically, but then also for entertainment purposes. Okay, number 19, plastic tote bags. There's a ton of these different options available, and these are good for packing and emergency kits, for power outages, for camping, good for carrying and transporting. But again, you're going to want to avoid the thinner ones and opt for the larger options. Number 18, those big candles. A lot of the time you can find these with different Catholic saints on the side or different ornate art on it, but they're effective. They're very effective. So these are going to be really effective for lasting a long time, for many hours. And so you may need longer matches to light them as they burn down farther. But nonetheless, these are going to be a really effective way to get bang for your buck in getting a lot of light. So pick up a few of these as your emergency candles. All right, so hot and cold ice packs. These are really helpful for food, for keeping food cold and for warm, depending on the situation. And even these can be another option for pain relief along the way. That's number 17. Okay, so number 16, spray bottles. There's a lot of different ways that you can utilize spray bottles for bulk cleaners, and just being able to have this as an empty bottle, even for an emergency kit, and be able to use it in different kinds of ways in a situation. These are pretty inexpensive and something to pick up during that next trip to the Dollar Tree. All right, so microfiber towels. You can always find these when you're walking around the Dollar Tree. Really versatile for cleaning, for dusting, for spill management, and they can be found in different sections of the store. But picking up these are very inexpensive, and they're going to have a lot of different applications and help you to be ready for anything in that situation. All right, so office supplies, and this is another strength of a store like a Dollar Tree. So from organizers to pens to pencils, all of these items can be repurposed in that emergency situation. So why not pick up some at that inexpensive price? Make sure you get that on the list. Number 13, damp rid. So this is going to be a helpful product to help you manage the moisture. So you're going to want to make sure that you have, as you're working towards building up some emergency preparedness supplies in garages and basements, this is where moisture can collect. So pick up the damp rid along the way so that you're not building up all these supplies, and then you end up finding out that you put all this energy, put all this effort in, and it was spoiled. So make sure to get some damp rid there. Number 12, puppy pads. So these are useful in bags for camping or emergencies because they're highly absorbent. So this can be again just a helpful way to be prepared for anything that might come at you. Even if you don't have a dog, this is a really helpful way to quickly absorb and pick up a spill or something challenging that comes out along the way. All right, bungee cords. So these are going to help to secure your emergency kit in cars, and then also to create temporary shelters. So it can help you to be prepared as you need to get on the go, but then as you arrive at that location where you may be bugging out or staying, bungee cords are going to help you to put together what you have into something that can allow you to survive and make it for that next stage. Okay, we're in the top 10 now. So Epsom salts. Epsom salts can be helpful for medical care and for pain relief, of course. Number 9, plastic shoe bins. So these are, again, an inexpensive and affordable way to get some storage, but you're going to make sure that you check in and make sure that they're thick enough, because you can get some different options. There's some that are too thin to actually hold up, but make sure that you get some. These can also help to organize and categorize your preparedness items. All right, so socks. There's mixed results on socks. You'll see that here in a minute, but it can actually be really helpful to have just backup extra pair for wet feet or for natural disasters. Worth picking up 1 or 2 because they're so inexpensive. All right, it's number 7, over-the-door storage hooks. It's a really helpful way, other than command hooks, to actually provide additional storage space, and at the inexpensive price, why not? Grab some. Number 6, flashlights. While the backup batteries that are usually come with or you could buy at the Dollar Tree for the flashlights would not be recommended, the batteries themselves will be a great backup option for flashlights. So picking up 1 or 2 is definitely worth it. Number 5, tablecloths. So you can get tablecloths there, and similar to the shower curtain option, these can serve as rain covers, lining shelves, or covering items during storms. So why not pick up a few? They're compact, they'll store well. Number 4, zip ties. They're useful for keeping things closed, organizing cords, other projects that require secure fastenings. So zip ties are definitely, like duct tape, like some of these other options like a bungee cord, they're going to be really helpful to have so that you can adjust to whatever situation may come at you. Number 3, vacuum storage bags. So these are ideal for out of season clothes, towels, and then they can also double as emergency clothing bags, and make sure that you keep everything compact along the way. So vacuum storage bags, which are usually available at the Dollar Tree, totally worth getting into your preps. Number 2, dental care products. You're always going to want to make sure that you're on top of this in whatever situation you may be in, from toothbrushes, toothpaste, floss, and it's an inexpensive way to get this, to make sure that you've got this in stock. You can pick some up along the way as you're there over time. Toothbrushes are not going to go bad. It's worth the investment of grabbing a few every time you're there. And then finally, hand sanitizer. This can be useful for hygiene, for illnesses, and just overall making sure that you stay stable in your health in a given survival situation. Okay, so there's also some things not to buy. This is what I told you we would get to at the end of this video. On the list at the top is tape. Tape is just not going to be the most quality item that you can get at that Dollar Tree. But there's also lights, dollar store meat, dollar store chargers, batteries, and then socks, which I told you earlier I would still get, but you wouldn't want to rely on them. They'd be a backup option. And then finally, Band-Aids, which may have poor adhesive. You can test that out. There's sometimes they are actually worth getting. But these items you might want to avoid so that you don't actually end up investing money into something that doesn't actually hold up. So if you are unsure where your family's at beyond just that initial stage of being prepared for a survival situation, because these items are going to help you to get started, you want to make sure that you're ready both a month out and 3 months out. Check out our guide in the description below so that you can make that assessment, see where you're at, and begin to plan beyond just the first 72 hours, the first couple of weeks, so that you can begin to be prepared for anything and any length of time. All that's in the description below, and we will see you guys next time.